Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I needed to update my sound system in my gaming / office area. So I decided to get a Samsung HW-S60B. Let's go unbox this guy. Okay, so the reason I got this soundbar is A, they were having a Black Friday sale already in Best Buy, so I picked it up for $199, which is a significant discount, and their subwoofer was also on sale, so I decided to pick them up. So today I want to unbox it and give you guys my thoughts. I currently use the Sonos Beam Gen 2 with the subwoofer mini. However, since I brought my PlayStation down and I started streaming on Kick, there was no way I had enough HDMI ports. So with my PlayStation being down there and my computer and my MacBook for streaming, there's honestly just not enough ports, and the Sonos Beam Gen 2 does not have Bluetooth. So I needed to figure this out right away, and my only solution was to get a soundbar that had Bluetooth. Don't get me wrong, I really love the Sonos Beam Gen 2, but since I've been playing PlayStation, there would be no sound. I would either have to wear headphones. So I just wanted to play it from a speaker or soundbars. Let's get this set up. So in this video, I might compare the Sonos Beam Gen 2 to the Samsung soundbar, and I'll give you guys my thoughts. Okay, so first impressions, I'm actually pretty excited for this just because it is tiny. It's gonna fit my desk, and the subwoofer, it's also tiny. So this is exactly what I needed. Ports for this, it has ARC and it also has digital auxiliary. So really helpful if you're trying to connect these to multiple devices. How I plan to use this is I'm gonna use HDMI to maybe my TV for ARC, and I'm going to use the auxiliary port to my monitor. And for my PC, I'm just gonna hook it up via Bluetooth since I don't have any more ports, because the HDMI port in my PC is currently connected to a capture card that can help me stream. So quick thoughts after setting this up downstairs. The bass is actually pretty decent. It's not the loudest. It doesn't have the rumble, but it is decent enough, especially in a small room. So the app's pretty cool. You have lots of options in this app. Let's see here. So you have the adaptive sound, you have the equalizer, you have the woofers, you have space fit. So that's actually pretty decent. I think what space fit is you have to keep your mic on, and it also has the active voice amplifier. When I tested it out, you need to keep the mic on. I think what it does is it takes your ambient noise and it just tries to project better. Another thing is voice enhancement. I turn mine on because I turn mine on when listening to music just because it makes their vocals sound better, and I just assumed that this would be really good in movies as well. Okay, so I currently have both the soundbars set up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go to Epidemic Sound and pick a playlist. I'm gonna airplay them both, and we'll see if it sounds similar. I'm gonna start with the Sonos first because I really know the sound signature of the Sonos, and then we'll go with the Samsung next. So welcome back. So before I show you guys which one the R6 is or which one's the iPhone, perfect timing because we got a package over here. Humix, the cell phone case company, sent me this case. So when I actually play video games, I put these on DTS mode and it sounds the best when gaming, especially on racing games. So let me just show you guys. Okay, so now that I've tested both these speakers, playing games, watching movies, and listening to music, I want to talk about the comparison for these two. So both these two have their apps. For Sonos, you have the Sonos app, and for Samsung, you have the SmartThings app. However, what's annoying is for Samsung, you still have to register. So if you didn't have a Samsung account, you have to register a new account. Not a big deal, but that is actually the only way you can see things. What I didn't like is with my old Samsung soundbar, you could see at the front that there would be text, so you know what you're looking at. Wi-Fi. It doesn't look like this soundbar has text at the front, so you'll have to look at the app just to see what modes you're picking. Sonos, the same thing. If you want to change the bass, the treble, the woofers, you would also have to go in the app. And then another comparison is they both have subwoofers and they're both 5.0 as a soundbar. The Samsung is a little bit longer than the Sonos, but not that much, shouldn't be a big deal. When it comes to sound quality, let's just say the Sonos definitely better if you're watching movies and streaming music. But I think the reason that is because of the Sub Mini. Like the Sub Mini is so good. It makes the Sonos Beam Gen 2, like it will have that deep bass, that rumble, like you could feel it. Like the sound is so good when you're watching movies or playing music. And for the Samsung, I think even with the sub, it lacks bass. Like, I can't feel it. Like, let's just be real here. Like, it lacks low bass. I turned the bass up all the way to 6, and I also turned the woofers up all the way up, but it honestly does not even compare to, like, the Sonos, to the Beam. Like, in the Beam, I literally have my woofers at 2, because anything higher than 2, I'm gonna hear people complaining. So the two differences they have is for the ports, obviously the Sonos, you can only do ARC and you have AirPlay. And it's the only way you can stream music is by AirPlay, or obviously if you are connected to a TV, and that's how you can stream music. For the Samsung, you have a lot more ports. You can stream via AirPlay, you can stream with you obviously connected to your PC or your TV, and you also have Bluetooth, and actually that is probably going to be the biggest selling point. But for me, if you don't really need Bluetooth, if you're not connecting this to a desktop computer, the Sonos would be a better soundbar. But let's talk about the price, because that's probably going to be the biggest thing. So currently, the Sonos Beam Gen 2 is going for $499 at Best Buy. And if you wanted the Sub Mini, it's going for $429. So that would run you a total of $930. So that's a lot. Like, that's actually a lot. So you would definitely expect it to sound way better. For the Samsung, currently, you can purchase the sub for $199, and you can also purchase the soundbar for $199. So that would only run you $400. So there's a huge price gap over there of $500. If I had to choose to be like a secondary room, would I spend an extra $500? Probably not, because it's just a secondary room. Unless obviously you're always there, then I would definitely splurge for the Sonos. Again, for the price, if it's your primary soundbar, you watch movies, you play games, and you stream music all the time, I would definitely splurge on the Sonos because it's just a lot better than the Samsung. However, if it's a secondary room where you don't really spend much time, you play games once in a while, the $400 price point I think is just right, because like gaming soundbars, for example, they're about like $300 and they're not even that good. So that's my comparison. I hope you guys like this short video. And if you want to see more things like this, please subscribe to my channel. Help me get to 1K. That would really help a lot. So again, if you like this video, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.